Hi, it's Jackie, just checking in. My partner is asleep, so I thought I'd say hey. It is Saturday night, it's the 1st of December, happy Advent. Just checking in for my month. I did a bit of an up and a down for November, but I'm happy to say that at the end of it I'm down 6.6 pounds, which is very good. I've met my end of year goal early. My very biggest was 346.6 pounds. I've been sort of losing for £5 or £6 a month for the last 3 months in a row, and I wanted to get to 299 and I'm down to 299.6, so I've hit my end of year goal, so I'm pretty happy about that. I did my walking challenge just about by the skin of my teeth and finished that yesterday, so I should get a nice little medal for that, which is cute. I'm not going to set one for December though, because it's just got a lot going on, but I think I'm going to do one for January. I think I'm going to do swimming in January. You can do a 25-mile swim, which would be cool. In terms of what I'm going to be doing in December, carrying on, I'd like to lose half a stone or 7 pounds in December. I've got to be realistic though. It's going to be a harder month because temptation is going to be everywhere, and but I'm going to, because I'm now 299.6, I'm going to aim for 295. So there's 4.6 pounds is my goal for December. So if I can get to 295, I'll be well chuffed. So, and I'm going to do that by doing cross trainer, and found a new app called Gymstar, which is great, and you just tell it what equipment you've got access to, and it builds a workout based on your equipment. So I think I'm going to play around with that in December as well. And carry on with my low carb. It seems to be doing okay. I've cut right back on like the fake products. I've still got some in my cupboard and I will eat them if I want them, but they're there like more as a last resort rather than a daily thing, so that's cool. I'm going to sort out, I haven't really bought a lot this week for my lunches, so I want to try and use what I have a bit more. I've got some eggs from last week. I've got some of those kielbasa's that I showed last week. I didn't eat all those. I think I've got 3 left. So I think I'm going to do like some sort of pasta dish, kielbasa and some bacon and something else. I'll find something to do with that as well. And yeah, just trying to use what I've got. I need to do a freezer cupboard audit because I don't know what I've got in there. I've got way too much. So that's part of my plans coming up, just to see what I have and work it out. I think I'm going to clean out my snacky cupboard tomorrow just to see what I've got in there. Yeah, and just crack on with it really. So thank you very much for everyone's support. My kittens, by the way, thank you very much for the cute comments. They're sitting over there, they're asleep. Mabel, who is I call her Mabel the Able because she's able-bodied. She's quite horrible, not a nice cat really. She's quite feisty, not aggressive like attitude, she's like stroppy. Neither of them really wanted to be touched, but they were in a rescue centre for 5 months and I don't think they had lots of contact, so they're freaked out by the idea of being picked up, which is understandable, but they have in the last week gotten better, so they're not running away as we walk into a room, which was what they were doing at the beginning. Miss Mabel, is over on the chair. Captain Morgan is down there. He is very timid, bless him. But yeah, so thank you for the lovely comments. I'm gonna keep on with them, and we'll break through and make them cuddlers, I'm sure. I will look at my food plan for tomorrow and see what I've got, look in the cupboard, see what I've got, and build a plan for next week, and also build a bit of a plan for my fitness. I'm in the work 5 days a week. I'm working my late shift, which is not brilliant, which means fitness at lunchtime, which caps me changing and getting back to the office at about 45 minutes. Stretch it a bit, which I can. So yeah, I'm trying to looking at a 45-minute workout, which is probably like half an hour of cardio, and well, say 25 minutes of cardio and 20 minutes of like weights or strength training. So yeah, that's my plan for next week. I will share with you in a moment what I'm going to be eating, and yeah, brilliant, hold on. So this is my very small Sainsbury's haul. I didn't get a lot this week. I'm really making an effort to use what I've got. So just for snacks, we've got some cheesy portions. I've got some of that cheese still from about a week and a half ago, which does need to go because it's very, very mature. Pack of grated cheese. My partner tends to use that more because the starch stops it from sticking together. Just some random chicken pieces, which either he or I will have. A pot of sour cream. He tends to have that. He's not so keen on mayo, so he has loads of that. I got some of this Thai slaw and some spinach. Half the portion's about 7 carbs, but that includes the sweet chili dressing, which I don't always use. So, but yeah, that's okay. I can have that with some chicken or something, or some chicken that I'll cook. Spinach, I've got some cream cheese in the fridge, which I don't want to waste. So I'm going to do cream spinach in the week. I've got some stir-fry vegetables. Again, I'll do a stir-fry, and I've got some peppers. I've got these Sky yogurt things. No added sugar. They, I think, I can't remember, per tub, 5.7 carbs, which is for a diet, and on the go for dessert. That's really cool. So I've got some strawberry and I've got some blueberry. I've got a couple from last week as well, so I'll probably take one of these to work every day. And I also got this. This was actually free, a little tuna pot. I'm not going to put the lid back on my tuna. I'm just going to scoff the whole lot, but it's cool. It is free, so I'm not going to complain. So now, with what I've got in the fridge from last week, I've got my kielbasa left over, got some bacon, got some eggs, and I've got some bits and pieces in the cupboard. I'm going to do a little bit of a food audit today, just so I can start clearing it all out, making space, things, you know. The freezer's rammed, so I buy very little for the freezer now because nothing will fit in it. So my plan today is to stop my meal plan and see what I've got in the freezer and see what I can start getting rid of. So that it is Sunday night now, and I'm sorting out my lunch for tomorrow, thinking about what I'm going to have during the week. I have planned in my Erin Condren this time to make a change. I've not used it for a while, but I busted out a kit and thought I'd have some fun. So my plan in terms of during the day eats, I don't have breakfast and lunch and snacks. I just sort of graze. I have a pile of stuff to graze. I want to work through my little stash. Kind of got anything from all of these really. So this is what I've got for tomorrow specifically. I've got myself some kielbasa, which I've diced, 30 grams of cheese, which I got a couple of weeks ago on elastic, and it's going a bit mature, so I've got to get rid of it. I've got some of these meatster sticks, which I've chopped up, some pickled gherkins, these ones here. I've also got some of these, and these aren't the best, but they were all really, really cheap, got 29p, so I grabbed a load of those. I've got 30 grams of roasted hazelnuts, which are great. I've taken a couple of eggs, and I've also grabbed one of these Sky yogurts, and these have on their own, I think, 6 carbs, so that does bump up my carbs for the day. So that will be what I'll eat during the day, and that takes me to 20 net carbs, right up until I get home, and I'll get home tomorrow probably about 7:15. So that is to keep me going all day. I'll probably have a couple of cups of coffee, so a bit of cream, so I'll add a couple of carbs on for that. And I'm going to the gym, so if I feel like I need a protein shake, I will have one. I don't think I'm going to need one because I've got plenty of protein here. But if I feel like I need one, I'm certainly going to have one. And that's going to be typical of what I'm eating during the day this week. I've got lots of bits and pieces to talk through. In terms of what I'm going to eat in the evening, I've got here, so I've got pork loin with veggie stir fry tomorrow for about 12 carbs. I've got chicken Thai slaw salad I showed you earlier, so I'm going to have half of that packet and probably some cucumber and some mayo to go with it, and just some chicken. Cream spinach with more chicken. And again, I'm going to have half of that slaw probably on Thursday with some ham, and on Friday I'm going to have a beef madras. So we're looking at, in terms of about 20 carbs. I'm going to say 32, 30, 28, 30, 30. So it's around about 30 is where I like to aim for. I haven't planned Saturday and Sunday because we tend to go with the flow on a Saturday and Sunday. I don't tend to eat a lot during the day, and then have something probably carbish in the evening because I try to eat with my partner. Depends on how we feel. And then exercise, I'm going to be a cross trainer this week. That's going to be my plan, cross training. And then I've got arms day, lower body day, shoulder and chest, back and core, and then the weekend off. And then I'm planning next week and just do an audit of my cupboards really, and do some obviously meal plan as normal. because I don't really know what I've got, because I've got loads, and I want to use what I have and clear the cupboards and, you know, do all those stuff, and maybe do a bit of baking in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, clean up my freezer as well. I need to know what I've got so I can use some of my haul. So that is my plan. I'll weigh you next Sunday, and I'll share with you. Hopefully I've got some positive news. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll have a good week, and I'll see you soon.